Hi guys, how's it going? In this tutorial, you're gonna learn how to paint your 3D characters using Vertex Paint in Blender. And also, you'll be able to do lighting and rendering your characters just like this. So let's start. Vertex Paint mode is a specific mode in the Blender that can help you to directly paint your 3D object inside the Blender using painting tools, and it's similar to digital painting but in a 3D viewport. And in this method, it's not necessary to do UV mapping. So let's start painting the eyes. First, choose all parts of the character except the eyes and click H to hide them. Then you can add a subdivision surface modifier to them. Then you can go to the render section and move this light here to be able to see your character painting better. Just like this. And then go to material section. Drag this window to the right so you have a new window here. Select the eyes and in the right window choose Vertex Paint mode. And in the left window choose Shader Editor. Here choose a new material and here in this menu check out the symmetry option and make sure to turn on X mirror. In Object Properties, here in the Vertex Colors, it creates a new vertex channel for you. You can rename the channel, for example, Eyes, and here Shift A, go to Input, Vertex Color, and here choose your eyes. So move the attribute here, connect the color to the base color, so that the vertex paint is visible now. Then for the eyes, here you can reduce the roughness and increase the specular. And here you can choose any color you want, for example, the black color here, and choose the draw brush. And here, select the color palette, new. You can make a new palette for yourself. So start painting the eyeball. First, I use the black color for this part. Then I choose this dark brown color for this part and paint it like this. Also remember that you can reduce or increase the radius or strength of your brush here. Then choose Blur Brush and blur it. Now choose a lighter brown color and start drawing like this in this part. Then choose Blur and reduce the strength of it and use it a little bit here. Again, you can draw the lighter brown on it and blur the edges. Also, you can add these colors into your palette. Then choose a black color and start painting a black circle here. And finally, blur it again. You can again choose a black color and draw here. And I think it looks good. So go back to Object Mode, click Alt-H to unhide the parts. Then again select the eyes and switch to Vertex Paint. Choose a gray color, reduce the strength of the brush and paint a shadow here. So our eyes is completed. You can now switch to Object Mode and you can check out the eyes, for example, in Render section or in the Material section. And in my opinion, it seems nice. Then for painting the hair, first you should choose the hair, then switch to Vertex Paint, create a new material here, and in the Object Properties, rename it as the hair, and here Shift A and in Vertex Colors, add a hair attribute, and connect the color to the base color again. Then here you can choose a color for the hair, for example the dark brown, And I think a lighter brown might be better.
And after choosing the color, you should press Shift K to fill it.
Then you can change the roughness and specular of this hair. You can choose different colors and check it out on your 3D object. Then again, go to object mode and select this base hair here and switch back to vertex paint mode and do the same process. Create a new material here, create a new attribute and connect the color to the base color and choose a new color or the previous color for this base hair here. And then go back to object mode, select the eyebrows and switch back to vertex paint mode.
Again, do the same process, create a new material and then choose a new color here. And after choosing the color, you should press Shift K to fill it. Then go back to object mode and select the eyelashes and do the same process for it. I chose a black color for the eyelashes. Guys, if you do this process for a few times, I mean this material process, we can learn it, so don't worry about that. So after that, choose hair clothes and do the same process. And I like to choose this color for the clothes. So I choose it and click on Shift K to fill it. I reduce the roughness and increase the specular for it. Okay, it looks nice to me. Now we should start painting the skin. So go back to object mode and choose the skin and go back to vertex paint mode. Create a new material and new attribute and connect the color to the base color. And here you can choose the skin color and click Shift K to fill it. If you go back to object mode and go to render section, you can check out your character just like this. And you can check the skin color and other colors just like this and go back to vertex paint mode because we want to start painting the skin. Okay, I'm just gonna start with the eyeshadow. So first, I'm just gonna use this color for the eyeshadow base and start painting under the eyes with the draw brush and then choose blur brush and blur it. And in this process, you should change the strength and radius of your brush time after time. Again, use draw brush and reduce the strength of it and draw this part, this circle under the eyes, and then blur it. It's similar to digital painting. If you're familiar with digital painting, you can do it better. But don't worry, it's so easy and you can learn it so fast. Then start painting the eyelids. And at the moment, I'm just gonna paint the eyeshadow base. You can also change the color to the darker brown and again start painting just like this and then blur it. You know, it's a really enjoying process and I really enjoy doing digital painting, especially for my 3D characters just like this. Do you really enjoy it or not? Tell me in the comments. Again, I reduce the strength of my brush and increase the radius and start painting the eyelids just like this for the eyeshadow base. And then again, use blur brush and blur it. If you think that you're missing some parts like this, you should hide the eyelash and continue your digital painting for the eyelids and then again unhide the eyelash. For example, this part is missing, so I draw it again and then blur the whole parts. So let's go to the eyeshadow. You can choose your favorite color for the eyeshadow. For example, I choose this color and start painting the eyelids just like this. Then again, I choose a darker color and paint this part and then blur all of them. Also, I'm just gonna paint under the eyes just like this. Then choose a lighter color for this part of the eyelid and start painting it. And then blur it. Then when it's finished, you can go back to object mode and unhide the eyelashes and check out your 3D character. Then go back to Vertex paint mode. Again, you can choose a darker brown for this part of the eye. For example, I like to paint this part a little bit darker and then blur it because I think it seems like a eyeliner and it makes the eyes more beautiful. Also, you can choose a very light color for this part of the eye and start painting it and then blur it. So I think the painting of the eyes is completed now. So let's paint the cheeks, nose, and the cheek. So choose a new color for it, reduce the strength of the brush, and start painting the cheeks and then blur it. Choose a lighter color, for example this pink color, and increase the strength of the brush a little bit and start painting the nose and the cheeks just like this. Also, you can paint the ears just like this and paint the neck a little bit. And then blur them. You can paint them again to be more visible. And after finishing it, go back to object mode and check out your 3D model. Then go back to Vertex paint mode. And now we want to start painting the lips. So change the color to a darker one, for example this color, and start painting the lips just like this. If you don't like this color, you can choose any color you want. Then I choose a skin color and start painting these sides of the lips to make the lips cleaner. And then blur the skin colors. Also, you can choose a darker skin color and paint this part and then blur it. Again, choose a light skin color and paint this upper part of the lips to make it cleaner. Okay, I think it looks nice. So choose a white color for the teeth and start painting this part with draw brush because it seems like teeth and you can make it white. And then for cleaning the color, you can choose the lips color and start painting these edges to clean it and then blur it. Okay, now if you want, you can make the color of the cheeks darker and blur them because I think it's better now. Okay, go back to object mode. Go to the render section.
And I'm just gonna use brightness on some parts of the face. So select the skin, switch back to Vertex Paint, and here add a new Vertex Colors channel and rename it and change it to rough. Then in the left window, Shift A, add a vertex color and choose rough. First connect the color to the base color, and as you can see, it copies the paintings of the previous attribute. So first, you should change the white color and click Shift K to reset the color. And then for brightness, remember the darker color you choose, the more brightness it gives to your object. So you can first select the light gray color and fill the whole object with it. So if you connect the color to the roughness and connect the previous attribute to the base color, you can see the model now. You can see the brightness. So if you want more roughness for the character, you should choose a lighter gray color and then connect it to the roughness, and you can see it that it has a less brightness. So now you can give more brightness to any parts of the face you want. So first you should change the color to the darker gray color for more brightness, and then start drawing any parts of the face like cheeks, nose, and the lips, or even the eyes that you want to give them more brightness. For example, I draw the cheeks, the nose, and the lips, and the chin. Also, I like to draw this inside the eyes. And then draw the eyelids a little bit. Okay, after that, you can see that our vertex painting is completed now, and I think it looks nice. So now let's go to the lighting and rendering. First, you should Shift A and add area light, move it here, make it bigger, and here you can play with the light setting here. For example, change the shape to the rectangle and increase the power of it, or change the color of the lighting, and so on. And for rendering, choose the cycle engine, and in sampling section, change the render sampling to 256, for example, for better quality. Go back to light setting, and from here you can turn off the scene lights and the scene world so that you can just use these area lights for rendering. Now increase the power of this area light. And in the top view, Shift A and duplicate it and move it here, and in the right view, rotate it like this. You know guys, you should check it from all views and move it like this. Then Shift D and duplicate it again and move this here. Again, Shift D and duplicate it and move it to the back side and move the other lights just like this. Then choose them one by one and increase or decrease the power of them, and also change the color of them just like this. For example, for the front side, I choose the white and light yellow color for the lights. And for the back side, I choose, for example, white and pink color, because I think it can create a beautiful shadow. And guys, you can play with these lighting colors or powers and change them in the way you like. Okay, after lighting, for the camera, go to the view menu and in align view, choose align active camera to view. And here bring this menu by click on N, go to view and check this camera to view. so you can change the placement of your 3D character to the camera. Then uncheck it. Then again, you can play with the lights now and decide which one is better for it, or increase or decrease the power of them. And even you can go to render section and check out the final render. Also, if you like, you can change this area light with the point light, just like this, here in front of the character. And delete the area light. So we have one point light here. You can change the color of it or the power of it. And then after finishing the lighting and rendering, press F12 for rendering.
So guys, as you can see, I painted this 3D character by using Vertex paint method, and I think it was really fun. If you want me to record any tutorial, you can tell me in the comments. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you like, you can follow my Instagram account, which I've put the link in the description below. You can find many short tutorials there. And if you like my tutorials, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon.